Thank you for joining me today. I'm Jack with Trail Racks, and in today's video, we're going to be going over the Bronco Wildlander. As you've probably already seen, we're giving away the Bronco Wildlander, so before you put your entries in, you'd like to know what you'd be getting. So without further ado, let's get into it and show you what makes this Bronco Wildlander magical. Keep in mind, we are out here off-roading on a trip with a bunch of good friends, so please disregard the fact that it is dirty. It will be cleaned before it's given to you. To answer a lot of your questions, whether it's a Bronco or a Bronco Raptor, it is a standard Bronco. It's actually a four-door Badlands 2023 Ford Bronco with less than 30,000 miles on it. With that, it came actually a factory color as Eruption Green. Obviously, it started its life as a normal Bronco, and we've continued over the years to add more. The first thing we added was the Trail Racks roof rack equipped with the pack racks. It is a must on your Bronco, so obviously this has it. Coming down, we have our integrated 40-inch light bar into our 40-inch light bar cutout wind deflector with a Baja Designs S8 in white light. Coming down with XL80s mounted on the mirrors here, also white light. Driving combo. Coming down to the bumper, we've also have Baja Designs XL linkable across, and also we've actually swapped out the front headlights to Bronco Raptor headlights. And then coming down even further, some of the favorite part that actually makes it look like a Bronco Raptor, a little confusing, is the long travel kit from RPG Off-Road. It is a 3-inch wider kit, sheet metal box steel welded upper and lower control arms with billet tie rods, extended travel RCV CV axles, with also a Bronco Raptor steering rack to handle that extra weight of the 37s. Talking about the 37s, these are Falcon RTs. Due to the fact that this is a pretty aggressive build, we wanted an aggressive tire, but not a mud terrain, because we understood that we were going to drive this on the road as well. So pretty quiet on road, but very capable off-road. And those are wrapped around Method bead grip wheels. If you don't know what Method bead grip wheels, get out from under the rock you're living under, and those things are the best. It gives all the benefits of a bead lock without any of the troubles of a bead lock. Bead grips are amazing. Coming down here, we also have Talon Garage's skid plates for the Bronco, local company in Utah. If you're looking for some good looking aluminum skid plates, check Talon's Garage out. Fantastic upgrade. Definitely need it for what we're doing out here. Also, before I forget, we also have SAE Baja Designs in the bumper, so that especially here in Utah when it snows and it rains on the road, those really help see through all that snow. Let's continue around. Continuing on the long travel suspension, it does have, I misspoke earlier, it does have billet upper control arms, and also has steel box welded lower control arms, running the Fox 2.5 shocks in here with iBox springs to keep it up, and with a remote reservoir that also has adjustment for low compression and high compression. And with that added width from the 37s and also the extra wide long travel kit, we've paired it up with some ADV fiberglass that we've also paint matched all the way to the end and have wrapped the ends. So if you're brushing up against bushes or anything, this vinyl wrap keeps the fenders protected. Adding onto the fiberglass fenders, we also have the ADV fiberglass Bronco hood. And also the fiberglass continues to the rear as well, with the same idea of color matched and also wrapped vinyl for the edges. Continuing that, obviously we have Fox 2.5's remote reservoir, and we also have RPG's billet long arms, Panhard bar, short arms, all in there, and also the skid plates continue all the way back. And yes, this will come with the MaxTrax you see on the passenger side of the pack racks. This has helped us quite a bit getting this thing in and out. And yes, the MaxTrax lights are suitable for a truck of this size. You'd be surprised how well and effective they are. Continuing around the rear here, we also have a full-size spare and also a trash bag, and the Baja Designs continue all the way around with S2 Sports back here for chase lights so no one runs in the back of you. A relocated rear view camera, so you still have that without this getting in the way. And also you have a reverse light, brake light built in. That's also a Baja Designs R1Z, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. Also a Built Industries tailgate reinforcement, just due to the fact that we have a 37 on here. Continuing around the other side, keeping it on the exterior, you have a 4-gallon Rotopax, an IUCAB 270-degree awning mounted up there on our 270-degree awning brackets, 90 brackets, and also the billet reinforcement braces. You will also have a Lightner side opening cargo box mounted on top, layered with our mounting decks, our large mounting decks, and all the way at the front here will be 2 Sunflare panels that is charging all the electronics on the inside, which we'll get to here in a second. And you'll also be getting the Goose Gear rear storage that includes the case for the Iceco fridge that's right here. That's also on a Goose Gear slide. And the other half with a storage drawer. And this platform continues all the way to the back of the front seats, so you have a full seat delete in the rear with a built-in ARB twin air compressor. And also underneath this Goose Gear platform, you will have your dual battery auxiliary battery system, which is all by Red Arc. Let me list it off here real quick. 3 Dakota lithium 18 amp hour batteries, a Red Arc DC to DC charger. Then it will also have an American Adventure Labs Bronco Cargo floor multi-mount bracket. All the batteries and all the solar panels, including this fridge, they're all plugged in and weaved through. Thank God, because I hate wiring. That's already done for you. No need to do that yourself. It's all done there. But if you do need to get to those batteries in case you need to replace them or any kind of maintenance, it is not too hard to get there. You can take these 2 cases out fairly easily and lift this platform up and get into it. You also, here right behind me, is a table by Goose Gear. Has a built-in cutting board that fits your tailgate perfectly. You also have these 2 Heretic lights, which at night camping around is super nice. You have a white light here, and if the bugs are getting annoying, you have an amber light here, which is super nice. Plenty of lighting around this Bronco. You will not have a spot here that is not lit. Let's continue back into the interior. You will see the Goose Gear down here and some cuties that won't come with it, sorry. But you will also see a bunch of the equipment, the ARB plug-in, and also the other equipment for the air compressor is down there. The storage continues to the other side. There won't be anything on that side, so it'll be your free choice to put any kind of gear on that side. You also have a Blue Ridge Overland Gear attic on the top here. So for those sleeping bags, maybe those pillows, other kind of rain jackets, those fit up there perfectly. And also you will have Overland Gear guys, headrest storage pouches, which are super nice for your sunglasses, maybe some sunscreen, easy small admin things that you need to keep close and accessible. Moving in here, you will see that we have a 67 Designs phone mount, and it also has the rail that goes all the way across, so you can add more, maybe a radio mount or a different kind of mounts for your iPad for your kids to watch Cocomelon. I love it, so I would appreciate it. Going on, we have a rugged G4 radio equipped on the passenger side. I'll get you a good look in here in a second. Plenty of storage as just a normal Bronco. Up here in the front is pretty much a stock Bronco, so not really anything special. Ford did an amazing job already with all the auxiliary lights flipped and set to all the lights. But as a Badlands, you will get the equipped off-road package. So you have disconnect sway bar, you have a front locker, a rear locker, you have the tight cornerings where it breaks the inside tire, traction control, hazard lights all on the top here with all 6 auxiliary buttons just above it. You also have Overland Gear guys visor storage pouch here as well. Also great for pens, cards, all that good stuff. And we know that the Bronco lighting from factory kind of sucks just because it has a removable hardtop. We have built-in push button Heretic lighting as well. So that helps you find maybe something that fell into the abyss between the center console and your seat. And we also have the G4 PTT rugged mount mounted over on a magnet mount. Super easy to go on and off the mount without having to take your eyes off the road. Other than that, it's a pretty typical Bronco up here at the front. Plenty of space to put patches. You'll see some of our patches, but we'll be taking those, sorry. Up here we have the T-SAM that's mounted with the rugged radio antenna that I talked about earlier, which I'll come show you here. You can see how nice and easily that fits right there. It does not jiggle. That mount is pretty bomb-proof, especially that the trail we just did, going pretty fast. That thing didn't move at all. Neither did the PTT fall, so no need. There's no rattles in this thing. We have taken a ton of time in building this Bronco, and we've taken it apart, we've put it back together many, many times just to make sure that everything is perfectly dialed in. Also, the Fox shocks that I spoke about earlier are perfectly tuned with the expertise and skills that the guys over at AccuTune have. They're one of the sponsors of this giveaway, including Rugged and also Rotopax. Those are our 3 sponsors for this giveaway. Collaborating with these other brands has definitely helped us make this Bronco absolutely perfect when you want a Bronco. This Bronco is everything you could do to a Bronco and perfected with every minor detail fixed and every minor detail in a certain way that is universal, but at the same time easy to use, and it just works really, really well. I kind of wish we weren't giving it away because it's one of my favorite rigs to drive, but I understand it needs a new home, and I hope that one of you will win it, be that lucky winner, and you enjoy it just as much as I do. If there's any more questions, please feel free to contact TrailRax directly at info@trailrax.com or call us at 385-777-2601. I'm Jack, signing off. Thank you for joining me today. Later.